All right, we'll give it just a minute here. And we are live. Hi, everybody.
Hey, hi.
Look who I've got with me. I'm pointing the right direction there. This is Terri Suzuki. For you guys who don't know, I think most of you know her. And I'm just excited to have you back on my show. So thank you for being
Yeah,
here.
thank you for inviting me. It's always fun to read with you.
Yes, same here. Same here. And we'll get back to Terry and ask her a couple questions in a minute. But I thought I would see who was here. So we have Jackie. Hey, Jackie. And Sonia is here. Heavenly Blessed Honey and Joyful Journey. And Maureen is here. And Viviani. And let's see. Garnet is here. Hi, Garnet. Natalie. And let's see. Oh, Sonia's already got her question. Okay. I'll put it in the starred category there. Who else have we got? Hope I didn't miss anyone. Marilla is here. Hi, Marilla. And JR. Hi, JR. Denise Lynn. Hey there. Joyce. Hello. Jessica Lynn. Hello. All right, and Natalie's got a question too. Okay, so we'll get to the questions in just a little bit. Just wanted to. Okay, Jessica Lynn, I got you. While I'm starring everybody, I just wanted to ask Terry and I were talking in the back about how I get through. We are talking about um, some things that we've been up to, and she has been to some fairs that I thought that it would be interesting for her to talk about. So, you take
Oh,
it away.
well, thank you. So in my area, I'm in the kind of the Seattle area of Washington State, and we have a lot of metaphysical and wellness fairs going on. And so I went just a couple of weekends ago to Ocean Shores, Washington, which is right on the Pacific Ocean, and did a 2 day fair. And I really love those. It's really great to be in person when you read somebody. But what I find is I just see the most amazing things again and again. Um, so I thought I'd tell everybody about the very last reading of the fair. So when I came to the fair, a man stopped by my booth and he didn't book me. He went on, but let me tell you, my heart and soul wanted to read him so bad. I was so disappointed that he went on. I just knew there's a story, there's something going on here. But I can't go chase people down and
Right.
force force a reading on them. So the second day, I was in a room talking and teaching a bit, and I read everybody in the room but him. And so as I was leaving the room, there was only a half an hour left of the whole show. I just said, "Hey, why don't you follow me to my booth and I'll read you since you're the only one who didn't get read. I'm not going to charge you anything. Just come get a reading." It was I my spirit when I met him knew something good was going on here. It turned out that he had had near death experience
Oh, wow.
at least a decade before, and he came back a really strong impact. He's walking somebody who has a lot of hate. It just squishes him. It just squishes his chest. It hurts real bad. Or if they have a lot of fear, it just kind of settles on his shoulders. And anyway, but that wasn't the reason he actually wanted me to read him. He said, "I hear footsteps behind me all the time, and I feel somebody behind me all the time. Would you take a look at if I have a spirit following me?"
Mm.
So I took a look, and he indeed had a spirit following him. And I described who I saw, and it turned out it was his dad.
Wow.
And his dad had died quite a long time ago. And so I said, "Well, if you want, I'll cross him over, but I don't think that's going to help you." And he said, why? And I said, because there's a lineup behind him. Once your dad crosses over, there's there's more. There's many, many more. And
Right.
so I took a look and said, why is this happening? And his soul was so soft, so beautiful, so blessed. My guide showed me as the man walks, just spiritual flowers and plants grow underneath his footsteps. It's just beautiful. And I said, so why are all the people following him? And they said, because he knows the way home. So
Mm.
those spirits around him that have not passed over all the way yet uh, are following him because they know he knows the way home. And so instead of sending his dad on, I taught him how to cross people.
Oh wow.
So I said, what you did when you went to the other side. So when he crossed over, he found himself in just a dark area, and he was a little bit scared, even though we now know that's just an area of rest. No big deal. He immediately said, "Please forgive me, God." And then he said, "Our Father." And immediately, as soon as he started saying the Our Father, he saw a little pinhole of light. And
Mm.
then the light grew and grew, and he went over to the other side. And then, of course, they sent him back. But so I
Wow.
said, take your cues from that. Just when you hear the footsteps, stop and say, it's okay. You can go back home. So here's what I want you to do. Just say, ask forgiveness, um, say a little prayer, whatever prayer they want, like I'd like to go home now or whatever. And then look for the light or listen for the music. So that's how he's crossed people over. But I thought oh my huh. I don't know why my audio is coming in and out, JR. Um, anyway, that's what I did to just teach him how to do it because I saw the lineup.
Right. That's awesome. I love that. And I wonder why he didn't go to you in the beginning, or get read for in that room.
Well, in the room, he never asked the question. He
On
never,
everybody else
everyone else
did.
raised their hand. He didn't.
Right.
And I, I think it's because Spirit knew I wanted to have some one-on-one time with him
Right.
because
That's awesome.
yeah, I knew there was something great there. I just knew it when I saw him the first time. I'm like, dang. So Marilla asked, why is there a lineup?
Right.
Well, it's because maybe they're not all people related to him. They're spirits that haven't crossed over. In other words, they died, but maybe they were afraid. Maybe in their life they were told they were going to be punished when they died, and maybe they were afraid and they just didn't look for the light, or they just didn't go in the direction that they were supposed to go. But they know he knows the way home. So,
Wow. That's awesome. Well, thank you for that. That was eye opening. That was awesome. All right. So we can go ahead and get to the questions here. I think since we have a few, I'm going to go ahead and close except for donations. So we'll do that. And then let's go ahead and get to our first question. If you're ready, Terry. All right, it is Sonia, Heavenly Blessed Honey. And you guys, as usual, if you would let me know when you are here, I would appreciate it. Garnet, I got your question since you were writing it while I said that. JR, I think I've got yours. Yes, I do. I have yours. Hi, vice versa. All right. So, do my guides and angels have any messages for me for September and what's coming in?
Well, this feels a little bit on the nose. They're saying, school, everybody kind of goes back to school in September, and it feels like people are also going to go back to school spiritually. Tell me a little bit more about what what's going on. Uh, they're telling me that um, you are going to be kind of not so much learning. You already know quite a few spiritual things, but that you're going to start learning them in a deeper manner. But you should not worry about this. They're saying in the gentlest way possible. Your September looks very gentle, very like you're going to start kind of questioning the things you know and start gently learning. This is not, they're saying for sure, this is not the school of hard knocks. This is not what's going to happen. So I think that's the thing. You're going to be learning a little bit more about your spiritual. What do you
Awesome. All right, so I've got the King of Cups for you, Sonia, and this just telling me that emotional balance is coming to you. You're going to be learning all kinds of things. So you can see the waters are calm because he's able to calm the ocean because he is the King of Cups. But that's water, ocean, emotion. So this is emotions coming in. Just learn to control them and get a little bit of. And you got the king coming in, so you're going to have help in that area. I think this is how you're going to be growing in September. And then you got a new opportunity coming in with the Ace of Wands. Okay, so new opportunities, new explorations, and then you got the Queen of Wands, who I think is very self confident and self assured. So is the King of Cups. So working on your self confidence is a key, I think, for you. And what's coming in is maybe a little bit of learning. And this is the Ten of Swords, but just keep in mind that the 10 wraps around to the Ace, which is clarity and a new opportunity as well, which you got in the Ace of Wands here. So the aces are new opportunities. So just remember that this won't last long. Okay? And then got a couple of cards for you here. You got the prison waif, self sabotage, poverty consciousness. So just make sure that you're not doing something to self sabotage your own self. So, or to sabotage your own self. And just being conscious of the things that you want in your life and not putting yourself in your own prison, I think, is what this is. It's kind of like the Eight of Swords when she feels like she's trapped and she's really not. So you're really not trapped, and good things can happen for you if you just turn around and see things a little bit differently. And then let me get you one more here. You got the Moon Goddess. I am in harmonious flow with the moon's energy in all phases of my life. Right, I love that. So you are in control and you're in flow with life, just being in the flow. Go with the flow, and I think that good things are coming in for you. Just these two, a little bit of a speed bump, but you can get through it, and you can, yeah, you can have good things come in. So that's what I got for you. All right. Thank you, Sonia. All right, let's go back and get. And by the way, the people who got their questions it is going to be random, so no particular order. And I will try to get to everyone, but I don't think we will. But please stick around so that we can see if we can get as many people as possible. Next is Natalie. Natalie, if you'll just let me know you're here. Hi, baby angel. Unfortunately, the questions are closed, but I will be on later tonight at 9 o'clock if you want to stop by. Okay? And we'll wait for Natalie.
Hmm.
Natalie is here. All right. And moderators' questions are completely closed. Thank you. Yes, I've got all three of those, Jackie.
So Natalie, um, you're showing me a barrier, and I'm just, it's as if we're out on a patio, and that the patio has like a little fence around it, like a little mid-modern fence. But this barrier is making you feel almost like you're in jail. You're really stuck. Okay, so to me, what this is saying that something in September is going to make you feel very stuck. You're going to feel like you're the one in jail. You're the one stuck, and they're want to remind you, just stand up. Stand up. It's just a fence. You can, once you stood up, you can even just lean over the fence, put a leg over it, and go to the other side, or go back in the house. And so to me, it tends to make me think of the chariot that that change, but the chains are so loose they could just throw them off and run away if they wanted to. This is the same thing. Don't let it, this whatever's going to happen in September. Don't let it fool you that it's permanent, that it's going to drag you down. You still are in control, and you can just stand up and take control again of your what you want to have happen. That's what I got. Hi, team.
Awesome. Hi, Jean. All right. So, Natalie, the first card I got for you is the King of Pentacles. And if you can see it here, a little closer. It is the King of Pentacles, though, I promise you. It's hard to see the title at the bottom without the focus there. But the King of Pentacles is known for having enough. So I think that you're going to have what you need. And if you are struggling with something, which is probably, going to happen because that's just life and you're asking for a whole month. So what Terri said, makes total sense. So just know that you have enough to handle any circumstances there. And then you have the King of Wands. So this is a king card. He has what he needs as well. Authority, leadership. You may need to take care of yourself and be the leader in your own life is what I'm hearing. And then you got the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is nurturing, artistic. You can see her painting there, a sunflower. But also self-nurturing and nurturing to other people, but first self-nurturing. So I was right about that. You need to make sure you're taking care of yourself. And then you got the Justice card. And this is just taking care of karma and having good karma in your life. And knowing that the things that are going to come out from you and your actions come back to you. And I know that you're in a good place spiritually. I believe you are. So only good things are going to come to you. So just enjoy. Karma is a friend, like Taylor Swift sings. So, and then you got the Be Discerning card. So be discerning over what you let in and what you don't. Your boundaries are very important. Okay, and then your last card I got is the Camel Boy. These cards are um, throwing some at me that I've never seen before. Small steps, asking for help. So if you have to ask for help, that's okay. And going a little bit slower is good. So, and especially with the self care that you need, I think that this is going to be really important that you take the small steps and that you ask for help when you need it. Okay, so that's what I got for you. Okay. So next is Jessica Lynn. Jessica Lynn, if you'll just let me know you're here, please. Hi, Flower Beauty, Rainbow Peacock, and Liz and all. Hi, Liz. Jessica's here.
So what I got is as I come into your I saw Yogi Berra, the old uh, baseball coach, Yogi Berra. Like they're looking like he's there on your team. I don't know that he's there on your team. What I'm saying is that they're putting up that energy. So let me just tune in a little deep. Like, why are you here? He is coaching you, teaching. Oh, okay. This is so set. This time right now that you're going through is, I would say, like next maybe 2 maybe even all of September, that your team is really wanting to coach you, really wanting to get in there and do some really deep work with you. Can you tell me a little bit more about the deep blue? They're telling me they want to work on trust with trust of them, trust that they're starting to that what you're getting is what you're, whether you're no longer questioning as much, whether you are allowing them to speak and you're getting that quickly. So it's really about trust. And I would hazard a guess, this is me, not them, that after you learn more about trust, they're probably going to then teach you about courage too. So yeah, they tend to follow each other. There you go. They're working with you on trust.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, Terry. And so, Jessica Lynn, I've got um, the Seven of Pentacles. So, a little bit of patience. And I think I agree with what Terry said. I don't think it. I agree with it. That they're working with you on trust. This takes time, right? So just have a little bit of patience there. And if you ever feel down, which you will, because it's part of life, then just know that the clouds will be over soon and good things will happen, and these are illusions anyway, the swords. Okay, so good things will come out of rainy days. And then you got the Two of Cups, so that's kind of coming out of the Three of Swords there. And the Two of Cups is saying that you will have that love to come in with someone else, a face to face conversation. So there's someone on your side that's here on earth with you that will help you through the times. Maybe a best friend, Could be a relationship, could be a parent, but I think that if you don't have someone like that, that someone is going to be coming in to fill that role. Okay, and then you got the Five of Cups. So this is looking down when you probably should be looking up, because it's just a few little cups turned over here, and it's not a major um, problem. Just like this isn't. These are minors. So you got good cards around it. So don't worry about the spilt milk. Instead, look at the good things that are there, still upright. And then you got this beautiful card, and it says, all the blessings everywhere, gifts from the universe, synchronicity. All right, so you have good things coming in. You have a lot of blessings coming in. And just to be open to receive those. And then you got re-energize, and spirit just wants you to open up your heart and be able to receive the energy that you need, and ask the archangels to help you with that as well. A great one to ask for energy is Metatron, because he can change vibes from negative to positive. So changing something dull or fragmented into energy, positive energy. Okay, so that is what I got for you, Jessica Lynn. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you.
I really love that card you pulled up.
Which
Blessings
one?
everywhere, all the
Oh, I do
blessings
too.
everywhere. What deck is that?
This is a newer deck from Colette Baron Reed.
Oh,
It's not been out too long. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Maybe. Here we go. No, that's the Mermaids. Here we go. It's Guides of the Hidden Realms.
wow. She always does the best decks, but I love that. That
Yeah.
card really, really stood out to me.
Yeah, it did to me too when I pulled it for Jessica Lynn. So this is the first time I've pulled this for anybody, Jessica Lynn. So
Wow, Jeff.
there you go. And thank you, Jessica Lynn, for being here. I appreciate you. And we will move on to Joyful Journey Jen, who is here. You're welcome, Jessica. What is coming for me in the career department? Okay.
Um, Journey. It's a little odd, but it seems like your Akashic Records master team would like to talk about this a little bit, but I can't just go talk to them. If you could give me permission to say yes, you may speak to my Akashic Records team, then I do it. Um, just kind of, if you want to go ahead, Scott, you can while we wait for the, either yes or no to Akashic Records.
Sure.
Oh,
I
she
don't
says yes.
mind.
It's here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay. Joyful joy. Let's just do what they have to say. Dear God, Master, joyful journeys of Akashic. But dear Akashic Masters, joyful journey would like us to know what's coming up for her in the career. So they're showing me that you are really at one of the high, you're really starting that upward swing of your career. Like you're getting to the point. They're showing me that you are very connected, but you have super good skill set. Um, I don't know why, but they keep showing me like a white curtain. It's almost like a movie screen. They're showing me a white curtain and movie screen kind of all around you. And take me down that path. Tell me more about. So I'm just going to let them talk because I'm trying to interpret, but they're saying, "Dear daughter, this is the time to bring together all of your knowledge, all of your skills, all the things you know, and to let it free. Please stop talking to yourself badly. Uh, please stop beating yourself up for past career things you did in your career that maybe you're not as happy about, or don't, you wish you had done a little bit different, or times where that you got into trouble at work. You're saying, please let these go, let these go, because you are our dear, they often call people, and saying they're showing me that your hand, when you are being down on yourself for not being the perfect, absolute perfect employee, handcuffed. They're showing me that you're down on yourself when you feel like you can't communicate all that's going on. So, dear Akashic Record, can you give her just a little bit more to go on here? Um, they are particularly making me look at kind of your throat chakra area a lot. They're kind of bringing that up a lot, like that either you're over communicating or under communicating, or just that your communication is kind of going awry, that you think you're communicating well at work, but people are sometimes taking it wrong. And oh, okay, it looks like that they would like to kind of do a healing with you on that. I'm I always see healing like a drop liquid. They're holding a drop of liquid. It's kind of light blue, kind of a light pale blue, and uh, because that this is Akashic Records, and because you've already agreed to allow these to open, they are go ahead and heal. So I see them drop that the liquid into your throat chakra area, and it comes into your etheric body, and it will help you in all ways of communication. Oh, I see it also go into your discernment. This is going to be that you are also going to discern better. So when you're at work, I think you're going to understand what's going on a little bit more and how to respond, how to do it. But okay, that's what they have for you. Things are going better, things are going to look up, but they're also helping you kind of get ready for this fullness of your career.
Yeah, I love that. Um, Jen, with knowing kind of what's going on with you, I think that there's a little bit of competition maybe going on with the Five of Wands for your job right now. So there may be a little bit of conflict going on in some area. It may not be competition, it could be just conflict and chaos. Okay? And you've been misinterpreted recently. Gotcha. And then I got the Queen of Pentacles. So this means for you to self care and take care of you and make sure that You don't let the people at work outweigh you, and make sure that you are just as important as them and you're taking care of you, despite what maybe others are giving you back in return. So self-care, self-love. And then even more of it came out with the strength card. So this is also gentleness, patience, tenderness. I know it's hard to have those things when there's all this chaos going on, but you have the power to do that. So, and I think this will make things more tolerable until you find where you're supposed to be. And then you got the judgment card. All right, so this judgment card, if I can pull it in there, is about your life purpose. Are you following your life purpose? If you are, then that's awesome. If you're not there yet, then you may need to change something. You got the divine flow card to show you that. And it says, eventually one sublime desire takes precedence over all the others to follow the Tao, the divine flow at all cost. Right, so one of your desires is going to take precedent over the others. I think it's going to be your your life purpose is what it's going to be, and you're going to learn to say no. So there may be a time when you need to look for something different, and you're saying no to what you're in right now. If you are, that's okay. No is a complete sentence, and sometimes we have to go our own way and figure out what it is on the way. So that's what I got. I hope that makes sense, Jen. Thank you, Jen. Appreciate you. All right. So let me get Terry back over here. Here we go. And got a few more minutes for a few more. Um, and again, I will be back at 9 o'clock if we don't get to everybody. I will get you at 9, okay, if you will come back. So, Maureen is here, I believe. Maureen, will you let me know you're here? You are next. And then after Maureen is JR. Maureen's here.
So, right away when I tapped into your energy, it showed me a huge wave. Um, I don't know if in your are those waves or this Cookie Monster and her icons there.
I think it's a little monster.
Okay, but they're showing me a huge wave of kind of knocks you off your feet. Remember where you lose your footing a little bit. So there is some sort of kind of emotional upset during, and they're letting you know ahead so that you don't and be a little bit more stable. Like this too shall pass. So everything is all right with your soul. Just remember that. That's going to be your little mantra for the month. It's all is well with my soul. All is well with me. Because it is. All is well with me. This is not a huge upset, I don't think. It just knocks you off your balance just a tiny bit. Remember your guides and your angels are around you. Remember you can always call upon them. I do find that angels is better if you talk to them, if you actually just use your voice, talk to them. There's spirit guides, you can kind of think it to them, just go into your heart. They also suggested that it might be good to use a sitting in the power video on YouTube. Maybe do some meditation. So you could be using a guided one. They specifically said sitting in the power. So that is what mediums do. People can read. We often meditate. A lot of times I'll put on a video like a sitting in the power video to just help me really get into. So that's something they're suggesting is going to help you this time. And of course, knowing how to get it sitting in the spirit is just there you go.
Awesome. Thank you. All right. So, Maureen, the first card I got for you is the Six of Swords. And this is going from one place to another. You can see kind of the black darkness that they have been towards, and they're painting a new life for themselves. So I also feel like there is something that you need to work out a little bit, that is clouding your life a little bit, and that came in with the Moon card. And this is just saying that you may need to do a little bit of shadow work and go within and find out what those fears are. Is usually things are fear based when they're low vibration. So figure out what that is and move that towards something better. Okay, and change that vibration to something positive. And a lot of times we can know by asking, is this true? And a lot of times it's not true. And by teaching ourselves and by learning for ourselves, we are able to get that knowledge that we need to move on and to live in a higher vibration more permanently than without. And then you got the Four of Pentacles, and this usually just means you have hold of something too hard or hold of something too much, and you just need to let go a little bit. So maybe just being a little more carefree with your heart, and that's what I'm feeling is with your heart, and not being so closed off. Okay, and I don't know if that resonates or not for entertainment purposes only, but you did get the Karma card. But it says there's nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in the current life. So there could be some things in your past, in your past lives that may need to be addressed. And I'm also hearing ancestral healing needs to be done as well with you a little bit, Maureen. And then you just got the speak up card. So it's time for you to speak up about something. I think this is what it is. It just came to me. Okay, so this is what it is. You're holding back a little bit, and you need to speak up and speak your truth. Okay, and of course in a loving, kind way, but we're not meant to be just be doormats. So speak up when you need that, and that's what I got.
That was
All right.
a good reading.
Thank you. All right. I wanted to thank Spirit Detective Suzanne. So thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you, and I know you're coming back at 9, so we will look forward to seeing you there. Next up is JR, and then Denise Lynn, and then we'll see where we're at. So, JR, are you here? JR's here. Okay.
Hmm. They are, you know what? This is kind of going to be a boring reading. Sorry. Let's be honest. Best readings, the ones we really want, are boring. So, but they're showing you that you have everything you need for that you are just good, that you you planned, you're prepared. Feels like you're kind of really I want to say sitting in the power, but that's not exactly what they're just showing me that you're really kind of very sure, very sure that you're ready. You can do this. That whatever it is, whatever the big challenge is for you in the fall, you're ready for it. You got everything. Is there anything else, JR? No, they're just saying you just need to have absolute, uh, just know that you know, absolute faith in yourself. That you are ready, you are prepared for this, you're ready to move forward, and um, it feels really good. Like really good things are coming your way, and that you are ready for that. You've been waiting for that, and you're kind of at that point. So that's what I got.
Well, that's really interesting because I got the same thing through the cards. Good things coming in. So we got the Ten of Pentacles. This is happy family, happy community, and just being having gratitude for the things that you have. So as long as you're having gratitude, good things are gonna be coming back to you. And forgive my shaking of the cards. I had too much coffee, I think. And we got the King of Cups here. And again, he's the King of Equanimity. So he can handle anything that's coming his way. He's floating on the water. And you can handle anything that's coming your way, any emotion, you can handle it and be able to process it in a positive way so that what comes out is positive and from spirit, right? And then you got the Nine of Cups, and this is a manifestation card. So this person has what they need because they've manifested it. So manifest what you need. And then you got the Emperor. I think that you're going to be called to be a leader, and there's going to be a time for you to lead. So keep that in mind. And your Oracle card or cards, the first one is what is holy, what is true. Okay, and it says appreciation, witnessing the unmerited gift of grace. So just know that you have gifts that are coming to you and of grace, and you know that's awesome to be getting things that we're not expecting, right?
Wow, I love it when I hear about gifts of grace. That just, I love that.
Yes. What would you say your definition of grace is, Terry?
Or, it's weird because it doesn't actually kind of, it applies more broadly for me, but I always feel like I'm seeing grace in action when I'm seeing basically the creator, God, source in action in our lives. I feel like grace is almost like a shield that helps us interact, helps us to continue to do whatever we're doing. But it really is when I'm seeing actions. So I guess grace for me is a lot about action. I'm seeing the action of spirit and that
Yeah.
they're taking us with them and we're really learning. So action, learning, that's what grace is. When I get to see how much they love us.
Yeah, I agree completely with that, with how much they love us and everything you said. But grace is what we maybe don't deserve, but we're given. That's what I feel like grace is as well. So, and I wanted to. This is the wisdom of the hidden realms. The other one is the guide to the hidden realms. So I wanted to tell you that, Terry. And
Oh,
they're both by Colette Baron Reed. So this is an older one, but this is the Lady of the Mirror Gene, and it says reflection and non-judgment. So just knowing that you do not have to judge yourself, okay? Non-judgment and with others as well. I really think that you've been a little bit too hard on yourself lately. So give yourself a little bit of grace,
mm.
and I think things will improve for you if things have been a little bit down, okay? So that's what I got for you.
I do like
All
what
right.
JR said a little bit ago. She says, very true. The boring readings can be the best. It means I'm exactly where I need to be. I
Yeah.
have to tell you that I was at the Seattle Movie Fair and I was reading a room and everybody was asking questions. And I was actually reading in the Akashic Records, and one lady asked, um, "What does my next 5 years look like?" And unbeknownst, she was sitting by a man. I thought she was married to that man, and I had already read him. There was a lady in front of her, and in the end, it turned out she was the one married to that man. They were like brother and sister. And
No.
I started to read her, and I'm like, oh, I am, because I had read some exciting things, and I'm like, I am so sorry, but this is going to be the most boring reading of the day because all you're going to have is a good life. It's just going to be a good life. I just see it just flowing, easy, good life. I'm sorry, there's nothing exciting to tell you other than that. And I said, but let's be honest, that's what we all want. That's it. And the lady in front of her piped up and gave feedback, and she said, yes, because she knows the lady. Yes, that's all she wants. That's all she has. She has it right now. And I was really happy for the out, for the feedback because I was thinking, man, they're gonna think I'm not aware of anything. Just me.
Yeah, I think I feel that way sometimes when I say just go with the flow, that you're on the right track, but sometimes that's what it is.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
that's what it is. Yeah. That okay, we have time for one more. It's a two-parter here. This is Denise Lynn. Denise Lynn, if you'll let me know you're here, please, because I haven't seen you for a hot minute in the chat. If you don't mind. And Darla, I will get you at the next show at 9 o'clock. So we've already closed questions a while back, and it's on the banner here. So come back at 9, okay? Please. And Denise Lynn is here. Was the moth that hung around me yesterday sending a message? It came back 2 days in a row and landed on me both days. I finally said, okay, I got it. Now go. It flew away, and I haven't seen it since. I looked it up, and it had an animal message. Did I get the message it was sending? Thank you both.
Yes. I believe you got the message it was sending. I also have a strong, strong feeling that it wasn't just like from an animal. It feels like there was some sort of male energy, uh, maybe somebody on the other side who is on the other side. Definitely a strong male energy here, and the reminder was, we're here, we're still alive, we're with you. all the time. We want you to live, to keep putting one foot in front of the other, keep going. Remember that the universe cares so much about you, they can even overcome the natural reticence of to even come and land on you, even come back. Their life is very short. So that means they had to overcome a lot just to be with you, to remind you that we're all still here with you. I think it was just a blessing that let you know the universe still of your soul. Okay. So Denise, just give me a moment here. Let me just kind of tap in to see if that energy to see if that's him. So so the moth was not him, but showing that his energy was behind that moth. But I'm seeing like a white stream going from his spirit off to you. Um, it's pretty soon. Pretty soon. Hmm. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting. That male energy probably is your husband. He's just sending you this white energy, this thing to let you know he's still over there. He's still there. He's still with you.
Awesome. Thank you, Terry. That was awesome. All right, so Denise Lynn, the first card I got is the Five of Pentacles. So um, this reminds me that things might, you know, not be as great as we want them to be, but there's light up here, and I think that moth was your light saying it's better, it will get better. It will get better. And I agree that your husband's spirit was behind the moth. I love that analogy that Terry gave, and I agree with her. You also got the Four of Swords. I believe he's telling you to, I'm getting direct messages from him rather than the moth. So I believe he's telling you to rest, that you maybe need a day just to yourself. Okay, so yeah, and I'm so sorry for your loss too, Denise Lynn. I don't think I knew that. So you've got the Six of Pentacles as well. And this is the generosity card. And you just being generous with others the way that you are, that's going to bring good things to you tenfold. Okay, and so he's just telling you to be yourself and be the loving you that you are, and seeing the good in other people is who you are, and just continue to do that. And then you got the Five of Wands, which again can be a little bit of competition, but for here they're playing a game, so this is fun. So look for just fun things to do, and I think that he wants you to, embrace your inner child a little bit. And then I got the Alchemy of Poison. This is interesting. Okay, so it says transformational lessons, reclaiming personal choice, radical forgiveness. Okay, so you may need to forgive yourself. Okay, so transformational lessons are coming for you, and that's why I think you need to get your rest. It really helps to know about the world we are in. I know he is perfectly happy and free. Yes, I'm a true believer. Yes, absolutely. And then I got the Celebrate Life card for you. So he wants you to celebrate life. I celebrate every day by honoring and respecting all life on Mother Earth. Well, that includes you. That includes you. So he wants you to celebrate you every day, and just that you're here and you have life and you have so much to give other people. Okay, that moth was crazy, landed on my head. I went in the house, it stuck to the door. I came out, it was back on me. Wow, I've never had an experience like that. That's very interesting, Terry. Or, well, Terry and
Nice.
Denise.
Yeah.
Yes.
Scott, hold that card up again. Hold that card up
Sure.
again.
Let me make myself larger here.
Um, doesn't it look like her dress at the bottom is the wings of a moth?
Yes, it does. I noticed that.
Oh,
It
I
does.
think that's
Just now,
just,
I noticed that.
yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, it looks like a moth.
It does. It's not a
Oh,
normal. It's
yeah.
not a normal dress, is it? Let me take a look
Wow.
because I think I see wings too.
Yeah, isn't
Um,
that amazing?
yeah, there's actually wings. These are the wings. It is a
Wow.
moth. Look at
Wow.
that,
Wow.
Denise
Wow.
Lynn. Awesome that you found that, Terry. I did not see that part. I was looking at this part, but because this is a continuation of the waterfall. But
Right.
then you've got the moth wings
Yeah,
coming
which
out.
is, oh my God, what confirmation that that moth wasn't just a accident or
No,
coincidence.
no, not at all.
Wow.
There's no
Wow.
coincidences. Thank you, Terry, for seeing that. That's awesome. Wow. Well, we are a little bit past the hour, so I want to just thank everybody who's been here. And if you did not get your question answered, come back at 9 p.m. I will be on my own, but I'll be doing your questions, especially Suzanne and Darla. You guys will go first, so I'll write that down. But you will need to repeat your question for me because I can't remember all that. So, make sure everybody come back at 9 if you can. I would appreciate it, and we'll get your questions then. Terry, thank you so much for being here with me. You've beautiful readings, and I appreciate you so much. And thank you for
Thank
being
you.
here.
Thank you for inviting me. It's a ton of fun to do this.
Yeah,
You have such a
yeah,
great
definitely.
audience. I know some of them. I don't know all of them, but it's really, really nice to read for them.
If you do not know Terry, please go to her web page, or not web page, but YouTube page is down below. It's Kigaroo. I forget
Spiritual
what there
journeys.
is. Spiritual
Hebrew
Journeys.
spiritual journeys.
Yes, and the it's down below. So if you just hit the link down below, please give her a subscribe. I would really appreciate that, and you will not regret it. I promise. She's awesome. So thank you again, and thank you everybody. We'll see you back at 9 o'clock. Okay. And here's Terry's channel.
Yeah, there you
There we
go.
go. All right. We'll see everybody in a little bit. Thank you so much for being here. Bye bye.
Bye, everybody.